Welcome to the Transform Sales Podcast, where forward-thinking business leaders come to share their experiences and ideas, learn from each other, and amplify their results together.
Hey guys, what's up? We're streaming live with Sai, the co-founder and CEO of Hyperbound. Sai, what's up, man? How are you?
Hey, what's up, Amir? Nice to meet you again, man. It's super exciting. It's been a long time coming, and I'm looking forward to this.
It's been 5 days. Sai hit me up and he's like, how have we not met in the last 2 years? I've seen you guys around. And my David Manjura, our chief rev ops officer, was like, how the hell do you not know Hyperbound? These guys are awesome and crushing it. And I know you got a big release coming up, so we want to talk about your product. For those listening, this is the Sales Software Review. What we try to do here is help B2B buyers and B2B sellers get into the specifics of how their actual listings and offerings solve real life business challenges. So if you're listening and you got a business challenge like, scaling, training your reps up fast or getting them to perform the way you want, and beating industry standards, and then this one is definitely for you, right? We're going to talk literally today. We're going to get into this listing, guys. Let's talk to me. Talk to me about, first of all, yourself, how you built the company, and then maybe we can get into just, what you guys are doing that helps ramp reps 50% faster than what they're traditionally doing, AI role playing and call coaching. And obviously, we want to know about these 2 million plus sales hours that you guys are analyzing that I'm just certain is your competitive advantage. The mic is yours, my man.
Awesome. Thank you, man. A little bit of background about myself, right? I'm a conversational AI engineer. Both my co-founder and I have been building these AI models for nearly a decade now. It's funny because everyone talks about ChatGPT like it's this brand new thing that just kind of appeared out of thin air. But believe it or not, Amir, a lot of these concepts, they've been around since like the 70s and 80s, and people have just been building on this technology for so long. The only difference is the compute and the hardware just got so good in the last year and a half, 2 years, to the point where we can have these conversations with this AI. And so, my co-founder and I, when we started, we went through Y Combinator in summer of 2023, came in with 17 different ideas, and eventually landed on this one. Turns out it wasn't any of those 17 ideas. We kind of landed on this by accident. But it's been history since, because as soon as we launched it in January 2024, it went viral. So, at LinkedIn, Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, name your channel, it was everywhere. And honestly, I didn't realize when we started that this was gonna, be solving such a big problem. And the scope has expanded since. But, overall, right now, what we're working on is AI sales roleplay technology. So you're probably wondering, what the hell is that? I'm sure.
I want to do a recap. You're smart. I speak at your language. You're fast. You're a Y Combinator guy. You're a top performing guy, right? So if I understand you correctly, since the 1970s, these concepts have been around. People almost wrote a playbook for what you could do when the technology came out. You read those books and you understood that when this technology was ready, this is what I can do. You didn't know exactly what it would be, but you knew that you were going to take this technology and you were going to help people do something better. You got into the Y Combinator. You're an honest guy. You're almost telling people, if you got to pivot, it's okay. It's better to pivot early than be wrong. You pivoted 17 times, right? So Absolutely. Lesson to be learned, right? Read some books because the playbooks are there. Lesson 1, join the Y Combinator because that's where the smartest, brightest minds are. Pivot early because pivoting is okay, and go viral with fixing real problems. Is that a good summary of your awesome introduction?
Honestly, I think that's a better summary than I've ever heard from anyone else. So amazing.
You know why? It's because I'm using Hyperbound to analyze my podcast. No, I'm just kidding. It's because he's going to give me. Can you imagine after you give me access to Hyperbound, what I can do and how I can help you better?
I'll do it.
I'll just tell the world about your software, right? So yeah, now let's get into it. So you're here, right? And then when you decided to help reps with training and onboarding, was it because you experienced that problem or people told you that problem? Where was the aha moment of hey, buyers are having this business challenge of onboarding reps and I'm going to do it faster, cheaper, more efficient? Would that come to you, or tell me about that and then we'll get into this?
Yeah, that's a good question. Like I mentioned, it kind of happened by accident, Amir. And what I mean by that is, when my co-founder and I were, sorting through those 17 different ideas, we landed on a specific idea that was basically around personalizing emails and doing, personalized emails at scale, essentially, right? Think of your modern AI SDR, even though we didn't call it that back then. And, we sold that for nearly 3 months. And I think the first thing we learned was, man, we're both engineers, have no idea how to do discovery, have no idea how to do demos, right? Don't know how to negotiate. And so we kind of built this product on the side as a side project to help us prepare for our calls, because we just had so far and few in between, right? And we just had to make sure that we were prepared for every call. So this is what we naturally did. And we were at a conference in New York, and I remember I was sitting with a bunch of CROs and with my co-founder, and one of them turned to my co-founder and was like, wait, so let me get this straight. So you guys started this company 3 months ago. You have 10 customers, 250K in ARR, and you guys have never sold before. Like, how is that possible? He's like, it takes my reps 3 months to close their first deal, and you already have 10 deals closed and 250K in ARR. Like, how'd you learn to sell? Right. And we're like, honestly, like, we just use this. Yeah, like, yeah, no, I was like, no, I mean, like, we use this product that we built on, but it's not a big deal. Like, we just practice with it here and there. And they were like, no, that is a big deal. That's not normal. And so they wanted to see what we had built. So booked a couple coffee chats with these CROs, showed them a demo of that product, and they were just mind blown. Right? Like, my co-founder and I, we're builders. We've been building for nearly 10 years, like I said, and nothing ever blew away someone like this product did. Right? And every CRO was like, hey, why aren't you selling that? Like, this AI SDR stuff, this is cool and interesting.
You did another good play. You did the rework play of fixing your own problems.
Absolutely. And that's how it's always been, right? For my co-founder and I, from day one, it's like building stuff that we wish we had. And somehow, like, this is the one that took off.
I wish I'm like, I have ADHD, and it's a gift or a curse. And I now with AI, I'm like, my ideas that I never got complete are getting completed in real time, and it's like turning me into a superhuman person, which is awesome too. So it's great how, like, all of us can almost use AI to fix our gaps in our own leadership, right? If that makes sense, which is great. From an alternative standpoint, to before people were using your software, was it like just that they were hiring trainers, onboarding specialists? Was it like, hey, they would have to, because I used to run CloudTask as an agency, and we used to be 265 employees, and I had like a trainer, a training assistant, right? Like, so it was like, in my perspective, was what, like, that the alternative, like what I did by hiring staff? Is that really the alternative people were doing?
Well, in a way, we don't actually replace sales trainers or sales coaches, but what we do is help them scale their efforts across a larger team, right? Like, imagine, like, one of our customers has 2,500 reps around the globe, and their sales enablement team is like 13 people, right? And it's like, oh, how do I train 2,500 people with 13 people? Right? It's literally impossible.
Well, now we're getting into a challenge, right? The alternative was globally trained, and also was the challenge they're running into.
Absolutely. So, I mean, the alternative, to be really honest about the alternative, it really was like nothing.
The alternative and the challenge kind of went hand in hand.
Right. It was just this thing that, like, people could do nothing about. It's like, well, that's just the state of the world. Like, we just, let's just throw PowerPoints at our reps. Let's just throw a bunch of video content, hope they learn, and hope they practice on their prospects and figure it out. That was the alternative.
Here comes the moment everyone has been waiting for.
So just give a little bit of context, right? This is a VP of Sales Operations, AI. This is not a real person. This is an AI role play that we're going to do today.
I know Alex.
Yeah, you do know Alex. Yeah, you got to tell me where he is then. Nobody's found him yet. But he works at a company called Customer Center, not a real company. And he currently uses Zoom Info for his contact data. And Amir, your challenge is to cold call Alex here, and you're going to try to sell him a different contact data provider, like anything you're familiar with, like Apollo.
You hear that, Henry? We got Henry on the podcast from Zoom Info, and we sell a lot of data every month. So I'm going to give shout outs to probably Ample Market and SalesBot, to my trending sellers that I'm great. So you want me to hit start call?
Yes, sir. So go ahead and start calling.
Call this
Hopefully
guy an alternative.
works here. Yeah, just put in your name and email here, and we should be good to go.
Yeah, you're gonna spam me with value. I love value.
Hopefully.
Shower me with value.
All right, and hit start call there one more time for me, and it will ask you for mic permission on the top left, Amir. Just go ahead and hit allow, and then you should be good to go.
What's my objective here? It's to close the meeting.
It's to book the meeting with Alex here. This is a cold call.
And he uses Zoom info, and I'm going to pitch an alternative. Got it.
Exactly. And he's on rude mode right now, by the way, so he might be a bit rude.
Okay. Rude.
Hello, who is this?
Alex, hey, how's it going, man? It's Amir Reiter, CEO of CloudTask. I been following your content, wanted to give you a quick call. Got 2 seconds for me to be very respectful of your time and very direct and to the point.
All right, Samir. I'm doing all right.
Yeah, good. And so look, yeah, I know you're using Zoom Info and you're crushing with it. I been reading your stuff, been reading your blog article, and I honestly see that you're always pushing things to the next limit. I happen to work with 2 data providers, one's SalesBot and one's Ample Market, that are just crushing Zoom Info when it comes to accuracy of mobile numbers. And I kind of just wanted to earn your time on a quick call just to meet you, understand some of your business challenges, and then maybe if you like what you hear, we can help each other. Does Wednesday at 2:00 sound good to you?
Look, I don't know how you got my number, but I'm not interested in switching.
I got your number just because I follow your content and I just watch everything you do, because you're one of the guys who motivated me to actually get into sales, surprisingly or not.
All right, that's flattering, but I'm still not interested in switching data providers.
Well, no, of course not. That's
great.
great. I didn't mean to cut Alex. I would never. For me, it's just to earn 5 minutes to get to know you. Even to talk about your content, right? Whether or not you want to save money and help your team beat goals is your choice. You're a smart guy. You don't get sold things on phone calls, but just earning 5 minutes, 10 minutes of your time on a meeting where I don't have to call you unexpected would mean a lot to me.
Fine, 5 minutes.
Cool.
To make it quick, what do you want to know?
No, first I want to get to know what you're going on.
Right.
I follow your content. And then on that call, like I said, you must be busy, man. Wednesday, I'm going to send you a meeting. We'll make it 10 minutes if you don't mind. And then I can also email you a quick agenda. So when you speak to me, I'm super clear with the purpose, and everything is going to be centered around respecting your time. And I thank you in advance, man. You're awesome.
All right, send me the agenda first. If it looks worth my time, I'll confirm.
Cool. I'm going to send you a proposed meeting. Do you hung up on me? I'm going to hunt this guy down.
I love it. I love it. How'd you feel?
Felt like I need to cold call some more because I can crush people in cold calling. Did you like my cold call?
Dude, that was amazing. How'd you feel? Like the first time talking to an AI?
I'm like, look, I feel good. I love working hard and I like cold calling and I like rejection. So like, I'm not a normal human being. So that made me feel awesome.
Awesome.
How does 99% of the world feel? That's a whole different question.
No, you did diffuse him, honestly. You did diffuse him. This is one of our hardest spots on the platform, by the way. Only 10% of people have booked meetings with him.
I think I'm one of the best people in the world on cold calling, and anybody who wants to challenge me, I will compete with you. And then I will donate money, maybe $10 to Sai's favorite thing. But yeah, I'm ready to put my money where the mouth is. I would put myself on top 10.
I love that. Well, you got to be confident.
Like I made 10,000 hours of cold calls. So I feel.
But you know, I gotta put you on a call with our Sassy bot. I think you're gonna like that one.
Oh, I can't wait.
Sassy bots are insane.
I need one to train me to be like very sensitive, because my biggest thing is I like to lead with like confidence and authority. But I think in America, like it's more of like a submissive thing you need to be. But we'll talk about that later. But I like what I got. So Matt from Bricks, I had a conversation. Here's the sales play. I had a conversation from Matt from Bricks. He hires SDRs through our marketplace. He's actually also buying data from SalesBot. Shout out to the real life marketplace conversations. What's happening in the back end. And he was talking to me about like, what should I do to train these people? He literally said this. Mark, this is what he said to me. He goes, I listen to the phone calls of my reps, and it's so painful for me to hear but somehow they still book meetings. This is his exact words. And then he told me he created a ChatGPT bot, and I was like, I talked to him about a fractional trainer. You're going to meet with Matt Barbacci. He's actually a college friend of mine too, and he's going to be our first marketplace client. You know why? Because you're going to fix his business challenge that he told me in real time. But yeah, I like what you built. You got me. You got me sold. You got me excited. You got me pumped.
I love it.
You got me ready to ask my next one.
Most people don't believe it until they try it, man. So no, thank you for
most people didn't believe in cars when they were freaking riding horses and buggies, right? So there's laggards and leaders, right? And I could throw up the laggard and leader curve, but that's, of course, people are afraid of change, but it's our job to help them, because you know why? What task deliverables and people are involved in setting this up, right? How long does it typically take to reach? Because you know, so what, I know the answer. It's probably days, but I'm going to let you take it, right?
Well, you know, it can take, so building one of the bots, like the bot that you just did today, it takes like 3 minutes to build that bot on our product. Yeah. And so, you know, customers will
guys, if you don't have, if you're looking for 5 minutes, this is not for you. Excuse me. If you're looking for 2 minutes, not for you. It's going to take 3.
Not for you. It's going to take 3 minutes at least.
They need a higher person.
Do you know Kevin Dorsey at all, Amir?
Yeah, of course I do.
Yeah. So Kevin Dorsey is one of our customers at Finally, and he's built nearly 600 bots on Hyperbound, believe it or not. So
it's awesome.
You know, you can build all kinds of scenarios, practice with throw your reps into every possible scenario that they're going to run into, right? That's the idea.
Yeah, this is awesome. Okay, talk to me about KPIs your ideal customers use to evaluate the success of your software, and one quantifies outcomes they expected. Like they buy Matthew, who's going to buy this. Matthew, you're going to buy this because this is exactly what you need. Is literally what he was talking about. Matthew from Bricks, who is committed already to buy this before he even knows about it. How is he going to measure your success in 90 days? Is he going to text me and say, Amir, I didn't get the outcomes I wanted, and what are those outcomes? Or is he going to say, Amir, I got the outcomes I wanted, and what will those be?
Absolutely. I mean, man, I got to do a little bit more discovery on Matthew, but you know, I'm going to assume it's he's probably thinking about ramp time a little bit. He's probably thinking about, you know, time to value for his reps in general. Like maybe he's launching a new product or new feature, right? And usually what our product is built for is it's change management, right? Ultimately.
Can I help out here?
Yeah, go ahead.
I think Matthew is going to measure you on, do I now have the ability to give my reps real-time coaching, and will their call connect to booking rating go up? And I mean this in a way that where I'm not trying to gaslight you. If what I saw takes 4 minutes, I believe that it will happen because it's so straightforward. It's what you need. You need to push back and you need to fight. So I think that that's how he's going to measure you, because I did the discovery. But that's a big deal because right now it's not easy, man. Cold coaching, right? Like I'll give you some example of my pain point. I have a meeting on my calendar every day that says, listen to a course call and give a coaching opportunity at 6 p.m. How many times do you think I missed that?
Probably every day. I assume you do it like once every 2 weeks. Yeah.
99%. 99%. So I know the pain points you're trying to fix. And that's why I'm excited about your product. And now I understand why David Menjura, I wish I could bring David Menjura on here. He loves you guys, loves what you're doing. But awesome. Well, look, any special offers for anybody who buys Hyperbound through the marketplace?
Yeah, I mean, you know, anyone that comes to the CloudTask marketplace, we do have a 10% off discount for anyone that comes to the marketplace.
I love it. What's the code?
The code, it's going to be Amir Reiter.
Okay, guys, Amir Reiter, get 10%. And if you need our help, right, one of the things that we do at CloudTask is we either directly introduce you, or if you buy it through our marketplace, we actually check in and support. One of the biggest values that we do, Sai, was what is actually just facing churn. A lot of software companies are reactive in their customer support, which kind of means like people don't get help for 90 days, then they want to cancel. So like we're actually going to be there checking to make sure that you're getting the results. We're going to be communicating between the buyer and seller. I didn't want to give it a self pitch, but that's actually a big change that we did as a marketplace, and it was a big discovery. We're learning that one of our biggest values is not only helping people find the right software, get discounts if they're available, but also checking in with a proactive customer success support. where can people find you? Where should they connect with you? I'm about to hang up on you. So what's any final goodbyes to the community?
Yeah, I mean, honestly, the bot that we tried today, that bot is public. So anyone that wants to try out Hyperbound, you just go to hyperbound.ai, and we have a free demo that's available on our website. In fact, we have more than just this bot. We've got 9 bots, and we've got cold calls, warm calls, discovery calls. So yeah, feel free to play around with them. They are the rudest
what I
bots
like
on the
about
internet. So don't hate me.
You know what I like
That's
about
all
this
I'll say.
too? I like about this is that like we have, most of the companies that are hiring through our marketplace are hiring in America and they're hiring in Latin America, right? And I see this as a way of talent just getting skilled up super fast, right? Like, I see it just helping bring like the baseline of quality higher. And if the baseline of quality higher goes higher in calls, less people hang up because it's bad callers that make people hang up. If you got, I'm going to go to inbound. If you got a challenge from me, I'd love to win some free tickets. If you want me to beat your bot, you could think about that offline, but give me a public challenge.
Dude, I'm presenting at inbound. I'm actually going to have someone come up onto stage and do a role play with one of these bots.
Can I get a ticket? Can I come up on stage? Can
I need to check. I might actually have tickets. I got to check with my team. I have no idea how many tickets we've got.
Put me on stage so I can use your bot.
That might be possible.
And give me a ticket.
I'm speaking there, so I'll let you know.
Speakers give tickets to other CEOs who know how to use their software. Hey guys,
are you coming for sure? By the way, are you coming?
You're gonna see me up there, and I'm gonna make you look like a G. All right, because you are a G, and it's easy to make G's look like G's. And I'm gonna get a free ticket because I'm bootstrapped. All right, guys. I didn't go to the Y Combinator. I went to the D Combinator. All right. So I'm gonna let you go. Everybody, thank you for tuning in to the Transform Sales Podcast, the software review series. And I appreciate you, dude. Check out that email from Matthew Rabat. You got a customer coming your way. I got free tickets coming my way. And you got a guy up on your stage that's going to look good and who's going to crush it for you. So this is a win-win-win-win. And I love 3 wins. Okay.
Love it.
Do you want to end on a good note or a bad note?
Do I get to choose?
Good note. Bye.
Okay. Good note. Bye.